And now it's time for What's the Tea with Parfait?
Come, come, whoever you are, to Meg's Magical Mansion, a virtual guest house for the spiritual wayfarer, a place where the ordinary becomes magical, where wisdom is yours for the asking, and where your higher nature is just a wish away. Hey everybody, it's me! Yeah! And I'm here to spill all the tea on Pride Month. It's June, and that means people all over the world are going to be celebrating Pride Month. And girl, let me tell you, Parfait has been out and about. And this weekend I'm going to the largest Pride Parade in Florida. I'm so excited! I'll make sure to post some pictures on our community tab of the event. And I've been trying to find the time to make a... And I've been trying to find some time to make a Pride Wreath for the front door. And today we're going to chat a little bit about Pride and why we celebrate as I make a festive rainbow wreath. Come on, let's get started. Okay, let me go ahead and show you how to make those fabulous Pride wreaths. Now I want to go over the colors that we find in the rainbow flag. I have light blue, pink, and white, and that represents non-binary and trans people. I also have brown and black. That's going to represent marginalized people of color and those living with HIV and AIDS. Black also represents those who've lost their battle to HIV and AIDS. Over here in my basket, I have a fabulous rainbow of colors. Now, red is going to represent life. Orange is going to represent healing. Yellow represents new thoughts and ideas. Green is going to represent growth and prosperity. Blue indigo is going to represent serenity. And finally, purple is going to represent spirit. I'm going to go ahead and make this wreath in a few easy steps. I went ahead and I already made this really cute Happy Pride sign on the computer. Yeah, I know, I'm really good like that. This has the colors of brown, white, and black in it, and that's going to be part of my rainbow. Now, I'm going to go ahead and laminate that. That way it becomes part of my styrofoam wreath. Now my wreath, I already wrote where my colors are going to go. That way it's easier for me to know where my flowers are going to be put. So sit back and relax while I go ahead and tell you more about the history of Pride, and I show you how to make this really festive, cool wreath. Many of us in the LGBTQ+ community really look forward to Pride each year. This is a time when our community and those who support it all come together under our beautiful rainbow flag to celebrate our unique spirit. Each and every person who lives under the rainbow flag knows, or should know, that they are a glorious, wondrous, unique individual. But why do we celebrate Pride during the month of June each year? I think it's important to remember the history of how Pride began. Pride is the celebration and the affirmation of the hard-fought battles of those who came before us. Pride really started at the place most of our modern LGBTQ+ rights in America started. And that was at the Stonewall Uprising in New York City. In June of 1969, the New York Police Department raided the Stonewall Inn on Christopher Street in the West Village. The Stonewall Inn was a known gay bar where the NYPD had been targeting the community heavily. They especially targeted drag queens and transgender people due to a law, New York Penal Code 240.35, subsection 4, which prohibited people from wearing more than 3 items of clothing that did not match their gender assigned at birth. Gee. I guess I would have been naked. Oh, that probably would have been illegal too. The Stonewall Uprising, which lasted for days as more people joined in the protests, started the conversations and activism in the LGBTQ+ community that helped us overturn such laws and bring awareness to these issues. To commemorate the first anniversary of the Stonewall Uprising, the very first Pride celebrations were held in June of 1970. Billed as Gay Pride Week in March, events were held in New York City, Los Angeles, and Chicago. And those very first celebrations have grown into the worldwide phenomena known as Pride Month. Let's all have a great time this month with all the fun activities, but let's also remember these celebrations come because of the sacrifices made by those gays, lesbians, queens, queers, unicorns, fairies, and everyone in between. Isn't my wreath beautiful? I'm so filled with pride, and I had so much fun making it. And revisiting the history of Pride helps us keep the true meaning of this month in our hearts. I am so grateful for all those who stood up back in 1969 at the Stonewall Inn. Let's make sure we honor that spirit of change this year as we continue to work for the protection of all of our hard-won rights. So, you eligible voters out there, make sure you vote in all elections and express your views at the polls. And in the words of Buddha, 1,000 candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of that candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. Happy Pride, everybody, and thank you for sharing your time and attention here with us at Meg's Magical Mansion. Although I took over this time, Meg will see you back here real soon. Toodles!